Good morning, everyone. It's October 20th. It's about 8:15, 8:16 in the morning. I'm just going to kind of go over these levels on Amazon with you. If we take a look at the daily chart, we're in this downtrend now. We got the 1, 2, 3, or A, B, C. Also, if you want to look at it like this, we've got this 1, 2, 3, and then now we've got this 1, which came down below this 2. So 1, 2, 3. Now 1, because it came down below this 2. So it's a reversal here at the top. Now we've got 1, 2, and then we don't know what's going to happen. It could go choppy right through here. But if it comes down below this level here, then we've got 1, 2, 3 on the other side of this mountain here. We also kind of had a head and shoulders pattern developing where it was the shoulder and the head and then another shoulder. So if we start to get down to this level anyways, we're going to start falling. We're going to start falling pretty good. We're down right here at the 50 EMA already. The 200 is way down here. We will have a lot of support right here at 3,000. We're falling down to, I'll get to a different chart. We're falling down to this 3,200 mark. And this is the 4-hour chart. So there are 200s right here. So we are below the 50. We are below this, I think this is the 9. Yeah. We are below the 9. Of course, we got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These steps down. It's already pointing down. So it's going to show you on the MACD is we're starting to tighten up. Even though we're on top of this purple line here, we are starting to cross down, starting to tighten up. It may not all be at once, but keep an eye on that one. But we did do a not quite a whole reversal because I'd say all this up that we got, we just took it all out. So that's a reversal. So now we're looking to go maybe up, down to here. So we do have 1, 2, 3 on the daily. We did consolidate. We what does it say? We consolidated and then we broke up and then we reversed. But it wasn't a solid reverse. We had a little break right here. We had that gap that we filled. So, in my eyes, with this MACD being turned down on the daily, it looks like it's going to come down a little bit more. We do have support here at 31.15. We will have support here at the top of this consolidation. So anything can happen. That's why we'd have to go down to a smaller time frame, like the 15 minutes, to place our trade. And if you look at it right now, we're from yesterday fell. I'm sorry, not from yesterday. Friday we were falling. Monday falling, and then we're kind of popping up a little bit. So if we break down below this guy right here, which we had some support here on the 15 yesterday. We broke down through it, and we had resistance right there at this on the 15. So our support broke through, now turned into resistance. So now I'm going to make another line right there. So if we start to break down through that close of 31.97.14, 31.97.14, start doing puts. All right. So now we're in this little zone right here on the 15-minute chart. I'm just going to turn that white because it's no longer the downside. So here's our support. Here's going to be a resistance going up, and here's going to be a resistance going up. Other than that, we can switch over to smaller time frames and look at charts and see exactly what's happening. But looks like a lot of red, starting to slow down a little bit. Oops. The hourly looked like it came down quite a bit and started turning over some. Not too much. We'd have to get See, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. So right now we're technically in some consolidation right through here. So it's going to have to break above this or break below this on the hourly. So what I want to do here is I'm just going to move that down there so I can see what's happening off the jump. Close of 32.43.20. 32.40. What did I say? 32.43.20. And then we'll see which way it goes at the open. We're underneath this 90 NA, so we might be buying to go through it. And we're underneath the 200, which isn't a good sign, and we're underneath the 50, which isn't a good sign. So until Bell, I'll catch you up here in a minute. Yep, we're back. A call for expiring this Friday for Amazon, 5,700, 56, 56.60, 56.80, 57, 57.05. So I was able to get in right about then. Just kind of watching the 15-minute chart. The 1 hour chart starting to turn up too. Doesn't mean, it's still in a downtrend. Should have kind of waited for it to break up some, but getting 50 cents on the dollar. I'm about $3 down. Uh, so right around 23 is my mark. Roughly. Can't really see my line. Let me just get this one out of the way. Still can't really see my line. See if I can extend it on left. Maybe that'll help. Alright, so everything was up overnight. You can see here on the daily. Oh, guess not. It didn't really show. Thought it would have gapped down a little bit, or gapped up a little bit. So it closed here and then started opening up here. So not really a gap. Came down and just met the close from yesterday. Let's see, 32.07, and then our low 32.15. Nah, I'm not sure. So we're going off the 15 right here. We know the daily's starting to curl. We're going off the hourly. It's starting to go up. Everything was up overnight, and again, roughly, I was buying at 23 at 50 cents on the dollar. Looks like I'm off a little bit. $7 up, $6, so 26. I didn't think it was quite that high, but put it at 26. So we're coming up to that point right here. We want to break above 32.43. We're going to find some resistance right there. Average cost was 57.05. We're at 64.10. Go down to a smaller time frame, see what's going on there. Almost overbought. So I'll be looking to on here on the hourly. Yeah, see that little pullback right there on the hourly here, and then Oh, not to 10. I'm gonna go to 5. See, that was our new. We had support there at one time. Now we have resistance. Excuse me. I was up almost 800 bucks, and now I'm down to plus 400. Um, it moves fast up and down. So, ah, are you kidding me? Excuse me. All right, so here's the 5 minute chart. We got our first 5 minute candle. It went up pretty high, got pulled back down. It closed, and it's still starting to rise some more. We do have a lot of velocity on the 5 minute chart, and then now on the 1 minute chart, we're looking to get back above this number here. Looks like we're going to consolidate a little bit. So 57.05. Yeah. Was able to sell, I think. Yeah, and I only made $135. So I missed out on this big guy here, but I sold before it crossed my zero again. So um, we got a nice fat old reversal. I'll catch up. All right. Well, I missed out on that big guy right there. I was up almost 800 bucks, and then it started falling back through. But on the 1 minute, it came up, ran up, came down, turned green again. I was still above my line, so I was just waiting. Came up again, and then it started coming down. So then I wasn't getting a higher high. This didn't continue to go, so I was just trying to get out immediately because you had just basically a 1, a 2, and never got a 3. So once I never got a 3, then it was time to go because who knows what it was going to do, right? But you can see that the bottom here became the top of that one. So now you've got up, down. So now you got 1, 2, 3, reverse, 1, 2, reverse. So you've got consolidation here. So let's go to a bigger time frame. Now you've got 1, 2, lower high. Now if this crosses here, we might be off to the races, but it seems like it's just wanting to go back and forth. So on the 5 minute candle, I can take this green line and go here with it. That close of 32.31 to 32.31. Okay. So we get above there and close above there with the 5 minute. Oh, well, it's right there too. So if we get above this line and close above there on the 5 minute, we can go back to the upside. If not, you're going to have to figure it out. Here's a 15 minute candle. It just closed, this first one, so it's a little undecided. Went back, forth, and then it just really didn't do a whole lot. It's a doji candle. It shows that there is indecision on what's going to happen. Okay. On the hourly chart, we still got this down, even though we've got some acceleration or some velocity, I guess, with the MACD. We still got this overall downtrend on the hourly. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. So we're still working on this down trend. We're still working on all this because we haven't got above this line right here. So on the hourly, if we get above that, we may be going up to the next. Who knows? There's not really a set in stone spot, but like right here is the open. You see how the bottom of this kind of lines up with the close. So that's going to be really a resistant line, which that was resistance right there. So I'll take this white one if I can, and I'll move it up to roughly right there. So you're looking at 32.42. At close is 32.43. So we'll just keep an eye on it. We just have to be patient until then. We don't really know what's going to happen. It's going to kind of chop back and forth in here. If it just chops back and forth in here, you have this flagpole coming in and then a flag. So it's a bearish flag. It's a signal of going down. All right. So we got all that drop. Go up to the 4-hour chart, and it's the same stuff. So it came all the way up here. Now it's coming back down. It's a 4-hour chart. It's kind of hard to see what's going on there, but here you can see 1, 2, 3, and then we're trying to get down in this other consolidation point right here on the daily. That's about it. I mean, it comes up here and doesn't cross once come. If it comes up here and doesn't cross once come back down, we can buy a put and try to catch all that in there. Get rid of that yellow line. Like I said, beginning of the day, I was up rough almost $800, and then came back down. So until it really actually does something, I guess I'll just catch up. Everything, the markets and everything were up a little higher than what they are right now overnight. Doesn't mean a whole lot. I guess they're kind of waiting on more stimulus news to make their moves, I guess. But you know, we keep getting this back and forth. So who knows what's going to happen? Over here on the 5 again, 5 minute, 1, 2, 3. Now we're looking for something below this line here. Let's see if I can get it to move up somewhere where I can use it. And I'll move this red line to the close of this 32.12.71. Was it? I think it said 71. 32.12.10. Okay. So we close below that on the 5 minute, we can go down, which we're getting close anyway. But until then, I'll catch up. All right. So this one closed, and then I was waiting for this candle to close below here. We still got another 3 minutes on it, but I was trying to get in because it just started picking up velocity and going down. So I was looking to get in right here as everything was turning down, and I wasn't able to. And I kept trying, wouldn't let me. It was moving too fast. And now that we found a bottom here, I'm gonna have to wait until it closes below this nonsense right here. So I wouldn't say this one necessarily, but in this area, if it closes below here, we can get in. Especially if it closes below 3,200, because that's a big, nice round number. But you can see the low got to 31.98, but it didn't close that low. So until then, I'll catch up. All right, so I got in on a put right here. Yeah, and it was like as soon as I bought it, it turned around and started going up. Uh, Jumped the gun, I guess, and then I moved this red line here. I moved it up a little bit to be at the bottom of this close, and I just jumped the gun a little early because I was assuming that this candle was going to close below this candle on the hourly. We got 3 minutes left on that, 2 minutes left on that. Doesn't look that good, so I'm assuming we're gonna stick in this consolidation for a little bit yet. Over here on the 5 minute, we got to close above that for a reversal in trend on the 5 minute chart, and then on the 15, we are still kind of back and forth. Um, yeah, I bought all the way down here, and now I'm just eating it. I'm waiting for a high. Still a red candle, but it's turning into a hammer candle. The longer we wait, the more it turns into a hammer candle, and it was, what do you say, preceded? There was a red candle before it to a hammer candle, and if we look green, then I'm all going to be bad. So we'll keep an eye on it. and to see how long I can wait on it. Until then, I'll catch up. All right, so we've been watching it here on the 15. It looks like it was having a little trouble getting all the way up here, and here is our high for the 123. So we were waiting to see if it would break through there or not. It didn't seem like it wants to break through there. So what I did was I waited and I bought another put at this price roughly. See, it's turning green again. So roughly around 32.28, and it brought my zero to roughly 32.10. So we're still $14 away, but it's better than being $25 away. So I'll watch it for a little bit, and then I'll catch up. All right, so I bought another put up here, 32.50. Not a nice round number. Now I've got 3 contracts, and my zero is roughly right here at 32.24. Everything's kind of turned up against me right now on the 1 hour and 15. We're going to see if we can get close to catching our money back. If not, see that, excuse me, where'd it go? That candle just closed. It was a heck of a run up, but you got 1, 2, 3 on the way up, and then on a large run up, sometimes you pull back. Most times, I don't even know how you would say that. Most times you pull back 50% of that big long run up to the upside. So if we look at the 5-minute chart, you got this huge run, so we're looking to pull back to about right here. You'll have some support right here, so that's close to 50%. So you're looking to pull back to 32, 31 roughly. So you get another $7 there, and then if we can continue some momentum, we might be able to get back to zero. Until then, I did average down, and I'm roughly at 32.24 for my zero. Until then, I'll catch up. All right, after doing the math, it looks like this is about my zero. This 20 mark. Yeah. Oh, it's close. 32.20. Yeah. So that's my new zero right there. And then at 135, at 135 on a dollar, I don't even know what that is. For $1,000, I would need $7.50 down from there. So that would put me where? 1250. So looks like we found a little bit of support right there, just like this first one. Found that support. It looks like it's that low. 32.17.94, 32.18. So 32.18 looks like that support. So we're still on. Let's see, high, low. So what the hell are we at? 1, 2, 3. It looks like we're still in an uptrend. On the 5-minute. On the hourly, we still need to get down below. Well, if we get down below this last one, that'll help, but we still need to get down below this. We got all the way down to 32.18. Got back to zero, but we still haven't made a new lower low. So, what is this one? 5-minute? Okay. So the half hour just closed. Let's see what that looks like. Basically just back and forth, a little back and forth consolidation. It's still got velocity to the upside on the MACD, but we did have this long candle coming back down, so that kind of looks like it may be in our favor. And then on 15, we've got this up, and then we've got a reversal, and then hopefully we're going to come back down some more. Yeah, right now to make it to 1,000, we need to get to 32.12.5. Doesn't mean this isn't going to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 because we didn't make a lower low yet. This is still the next low down would be 32.06.4. So if I did this and went 32.06 4, 04 or 40. $34.40. Okay. So, no, that's still not right. 32, no, that's the close. 32.22.14. 32.22.14. 32.22.14. That's the low close. So until we close below that number, then we're still technically on this uptrend because we didn't make a new lower low. So I'll watch it for a minute. It's starting to slow down a little bit on the 15. The hourly is still been up pretty good. We got 30 minutes on it. And then that 30-minute chart, even though we've had two red candles in a row, we're still turned up a high velocity there. Everything, the indices are still up on the day. So we're looking for everything to kind of just come down. We're just being patient. It's going to chop back and forth, and we're kind of up in the air on which way to go. But we did bring our zero from 02 up to 20, so it helped out quite a bit. Other than that, if something happens, I'll catch up. All right, so this is my zero has changed a little bit. I thought it was 20. It's not. It's like 18. So 32.18. And then you can see that we came all the way down here. And I was up for a thousand for a split second. I was getting $140 on the dollar. So this low was 11. So we were right there. We were at $1,005 for just a split second. So now that it's all the way come up here, it raised my zero up a little bit. So now I'm down. Looks like I'm down $2. So it might even be lower than that. Again, Thinkorswim is delayed just a little bit from Robinhood, which right now it's saying that I'm plus. Yeah. So roughly that's my zero again, and at $1.40. All right, I'm back. So I'm back. So you can see that my zero is right here at 32.18, and I was getting like 45 cents each contract, three contracts. So I was getting like $1.35, and then of course as it goes in my favor, it goes up a little more. So at 32.18, 32.18, and then I sold roughly at like 32.8, something like that, minus 32.08. Oh my gosh, 32.08, about $10. Now you multiply that by roughly $1.40 or $140 every dollar. You're looking at 1,400, and actually I'm up like 1,500 on that trade. So that was rough. That was pretty close. Um, so I'm up like $1,600 on a day. It's not quite 10 o'clock, so an hour and a half. I'll be back to catch up with the Robinhood trades. I'm trying to help out these little ones here. And again, let's see, what did we do? Bought one, and bought one, and it averaged me to here. It went up against me, so it made my zero a little bit lower because of the theta. The chances of getting back to your zero decreased, and so I brought your zero down a little bit. And then there when it started falling, and there it is, $1,000. I'll catch up. All right, I'm back. So this was yesterday. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I was trying to buy a put, obviously, it didn't work. But anyway, this morning, bought that call. Let me just clear that. So I bought a call first thing this morning, and then it went up pretty good. Um, Bought it for 57.05. and then sold it for 58.40. I was up almost 800 bucks on that one. All right, I'm back. So I'm just going to talk a little bit quieter. Not let the babies cry. And then it started going down, right? So the ball on momentum was up almost 800 bucks. It came down, started to consolidate, and wasn't making higher highs, so I got rid of it. And while I was getting rid of it, it fell. So I made 135 right off the bat. And then I tried to buy because it kept falling, kept falling, kept falling, kept falling. And then finally it broke another. Well, I got in kind of early, but then I had to average down. Excuse me. So I bought my first put at 59.85. Okay, let's click on that. Bought my first put at 59.85. Price was going against me. Bought my next put at 46.85. So that was like, $1,300 down. And then I bought my next one at 39.50. Oh my god. 46.85 plus 39.50. So if you look here, this was 1,300 more than that one, and this one was 700 more than that one. So it averaged about every $1,000 I lost, I bought another one, and then I sold all three of them at minus 16,125. So for the day, I made 1640. If you take away that 135, I don't know what that is, 500, 1,500 bucks. So that trade was a $1,500 trade, right? So 1 second. All right, I'm back. So there it is. We got people screaming in the background. All right, so here it is. One day, I was up $135. It doesn't show that I was up almost 800, but there's 135, and then average down, got there, and I was down 2,600 at one point, and then right there, it came back, sold. All right. So what this looks like on the chart is like this, just the opposite, pretty much. All right. Um, the price was of Amazon was going up. I was betting against it, so my price was going down. And then it came back. Oh my god! 1 second. All right, we're back once again. Weekly, monthly, 3 months. I mean, as long as it keeps going up, we're good, right? All right, so break this down real quick. This is the 15-minute chart. A lot easier to see. Blow it up. All right, so we bought a call on the way up. Sold as it came back down right here. Everything started going back down. Ended up buying I can't even remember how I did it. Bought a put. Wasn't all the way up here though. 46. Oh, that was my last one. Okay, so then I bought a put. And I came down. I bought a put. There we go. Started going against me. Bought another put. Kept going against me. Bought another put. Averaged me out to about right here. And then as it kept going up a little bit, it took my zero from roughly 32.20 down to 32.18. Kept falling back through. Sold. I was gonna sell two of them and let one ride, but 1,600 bucks in roughly an hour and a half. That's a pretty good day, so I bailed out. Not a big deal. Not ashamed of that. I know, like professional traders, they like to take some out, take some out, take some out as it goes in their favor. Seems smart. Seems smart to me. I don't do that most of the time because it's just watching it go against you, it's tough enough. And once you get back to zero, it's even hard to hold it past zero because you've already been in a hole and now you're seeing the sunshine again. You just cut it off and start fresh somewhere else with a new support line, new resistance line. I don't know, but it's hard to even hold it past that. But
I did, and then I was able to get them off, and then I think I sold right around this number, 3208. And then you can see the low was 3192. So if you look up here, as I hover above this candlestick, 3192.01. So I would have been probably double my 1600, but it's hard. It's hard to do. Right? You really have to have nerve of steel. You have to really be confident in what your strategy is, and you really have to understand that we're in a downtrend. So on a daily chart, it would be hard to bet against that. Even in the beginning, I did a call at the beginning of the day because of this. This is the beginning on a 1 minute chart. Beginning of the day. Opened up and it went whoop, right? And I got in, got out. If I'd have held it, I'd have been even better off. But, if I'd have held it, then who knows? Who knows what happened? So, anyway, that's what happened. And woo, went up, got some, got out, fell. Okay. Anyway, if you like this, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, share with a friend. I'll leave some links down below for Acorns. You sign up with my link, I get $5. You get $5. I will leave a link for Robinhood. Use my link. I get a free stock. You get a free stock. I will leave a link for Yotta, high interest savings rate, which it's like a lottery ticket system where you get a chance to win even more money or even more interest, however you want to look at it. There's a chance to win $10 million. There's a chance to win a Tesla. I'll leave a link down below for that. You sign up using my link. I get free tickets. You get free tickets for that week. I'll also leave a link on YouTube explaining that more, a little more in-depth video. I think it's like a 30-minute video. And then I'll leave a couple more links to learn about candlesticks, learn about trends, learn about resistance support lines. Then you start going down that rabbit hole, and you can learn about these EMA lines. You can start learning about MACD. You can start learning about RSI. Start learning about these other indices and ETFs and index funds that help move Amazon, or Amazon will help move them. Other than that, it's 10:15 right now. I have $1,600 extra dollars in my account. If everything keeps going my way, I hit my goal of, who knows, I'll hit my goal of $5,000 for the week, and then I'll withdraw it, and then we will start all over again. Right? So make $5,000, pull it out, and start back over here. But I always have $25,000 in my account so that I can day trade every day. And that's it, man. I don't know. $1,600 in an hour and a half. I'm good. Till tomorrow.